Oh no, sorry, I can't hang out today. I have plans to get overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that I have to do and then walk around my apartment aimlessly figuring out which one of those things I should do first until I inevitably just sit down and start scrolling on TikTok, and then after a few hours have passed, get mad at myself because I wasn't productive.
Executive dysfunction is literally painful. This is one of the worst things about ADHD. Keep in mind that autistic individuals can also struggle with executive dysfunction, but when you have ADHD, this is one of the most prominent features, unfortunately. Thinking about a problem and not getting a thing done is a tough way to live life. And when you have ADHD, a lot of your moments throughout the day are spent thinking about the things that have to get done. And when you're thinking about those things, you're not getting those things done. A lot of times we also confuse thinking about the problem with making progress towards a certain thing, but those are two different things. One of those things is thinking about what we have to get done, and that's normally where we kind of stay at because we're stuck, we're frozen. And the other side is, oh, okay, we're actually getting these things done. But when you're thinking, you're not doing. And when you're doing, you're thinking, but you're more so doing. One of the best things that you can do when you struggle with executive dysfunction is to just get up and do anything. Anything works. Anything works, because what we need momentum. If we just stay put, if we stay stuck and we stay here, nothing is going to get accomplished. So we have to move in the right direction. And with time blindness, ADHD paralysis, days can go by, weeks can go by, and you haven't still done the thing. And that's going to make you more and more anxious. You might, catch yourself canceling plans, things bleed into the weekend, and now you can't hang out with people. Now you can't do the things that you used to do for fun, and it can affect your social life. A lot of times when you're dating somebody, the time that you would spend with your partner or significant other, you have to spend that time catching up on the things that you should have done between Monday through Friday. This is an extremely difficult thing, and it's one of the most painful things about being neurodivergent. You have to be kind to yourself, and at the same time understand that objects that are in motion are easier to move along. So we have to get up and we have to do something. In the beginning, when you're stuck, when executive dysfunction is rearing its ugly head and we can't get anything done, we just have to do something, anything. Get up and do something. Do some push-ups, go for a quick run, maybe just get up and call somebody and say, hey, I'm struggling to do the thing. And by calling you, this is my first attempt at doing anything, and that'll give you some momentum. And once you have momentum, the most important thing to do is to prioritize. Because keep in mind, when you have ADHD, and also for my autistic individuals out there, there's normally a task delay between things. So if you have to get the dishes done, we have to mow the lawn, and we have to go pick up the mail. Between task number 1, 2, and 3, there's often a task delay, and we underestimate how long it'll take to transition from one thing to the next. And then we end up falling behind, and before you know it, we only did 1 or 2 out of the things that we wanted to do today when we had 6 or 7 things to do. You gotta give yourself credit. If you can get just one thing done, that's good. If you can get one thing done, that's good. But when you get one thing done and that's not the thing that you have to get done, that wasn't the most priority task, then you feel like you've made no progress because you did something, but it didn't move the needle. It didn't move the needle at all. So once you have some momentum behind you, the very next thing that I want you to do is to prioritize. Out of these 7 or 8 tasks that we have to do today, what's the most important thing? AKA, what's the thing that if we don't do this thing, is going to bring about the most painful consequence? We do that thing first. And if we can't get anything else done, we give ourselves credit. So you got to move one thing at a time, get some momentum underneath your feet, underneath your legs. And then once you have that energy, just do anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Just do anything, and then do the most priority thing. Doing that will allow you to get some peace of mind, and it beats the alternative, which is just sitting there every single day thinking about the things that we have to get done without actually putting the action behind it.